A very good morning, my dear loving children. Welcome to Vidyanagar Public School's online class. In the last class, we were doing the chapter 11, Sunita in Space, right? And in that chapter, we stopped with the discussion about Sunita Williams, right? And who is Sunita Williams? Yes, an astronaut, right? Yes. Who is this person? Neil Armstrong. He is the first person to land on moon. You know? Yes. You see, in this picture you can see the space shuttle used by Neil Armstrong and Sunita Williams, right? Yes. On Earth, if you drop something, it falls right on the ground, right? Imagine if you are throwing a ball up, it will come down, right? This is called gravity. Who found this statement? Isaac Newton. But you know, in space, things are weightless. They do not fall on the ground like they do on Earth. That is why when astronauts float in space, they need space suits to keep them warm and help them breathe. Okay, here you are seeing Sunita's experience of living in space. You can read this part. Okay, here we go. We could not sit at one place. We kept floating in the spaceship from one end to another. Water too does not stay at one place. It floats around as blobs. To wash our face or hands, we had to catch these blobs and wet paper with them. We ate very differently there. The real fun was when all of us would float into the dining area of the spaceship and catch the floating food packets. In space, there was no need to use a comb. My hair kept standing all the time. Not being able to walk, we had to get used to floating around. We had to learn to do simple things differently. To stay at one place, we had to strap ourselves there. Papers also had to be stuck on the wall of the spaceship. It was a lot of fun living in space, but it was so difficult also. So she's saying it is very nice to be there in space, but it is uh, difficult as well. She has taken so much of training to go to space. They need lots of training, you know. And can you think why Sunita's hair was standing? When we are on the earth, our hair remains in downward position because of the gravitational pull of earth. But in space there is no gravity, so hair keeps standing. Here you can see some of the photos that she shared from space. You see, yes, she's sharing different pictures of her experience in the space and space shuttle with his friends. Children, tell me, what are the things you see in a night sky? Yes, in the night sky you can see moon, stars, shooting stars, and even satellites. And do you know what is a satellite? Yes, satellites are things that go around the planets. For example, moon. Moon is actually moving around our earth. Do you know that? Yes. And there are two types of satellites: natural satellites and artificial satellites. Natural satellites are the natural body that goes around the planets. Okay, and artificial satellites are machines put in space by different countries. And you know why they are sending these artificial satellites to the space? Yes, for weather forecasting, for communication, for TV broadcast, etc. Why, children? Why we can't see them in daytime? They don't hide actually. But the sun is too bright, right? Yes, during the day is the sun is too bright, much more brighter than these objects. So we are not able to see all of them. Children, have you ever noticed the moon is changing its size? Definitely, you might have noticed. Have you ever looked at the sky in the night time? Yes, it's very beautiful, right? There you can see so many things, right? Stars, you can see so many stars, so many different stars. Some may be having so bright, so much brightness. Some might not be having that much brightness. And we can see the moon also. And in many different days, the moon will be having different sizes, right? Children, if today is full moon, the next week, after a week, you can see the moon is changing its size. Here you see, this will be the size. And after 15 days, the new moon will come. That day, there will be no light in the night time. Very dark, right? That time it is very dark. That we call as new moon. Okay, and after 3 weeks again we see the half moon. Here you see, and after a month you can see the full moon is coming again. Okay, children, so in this chapter we have learned so many things, right? Yes, so let's revise. Are you ready? Tell me, who was the first man to land on moon? Who is that? Neil Armstrong. Tell me, what goes around Earth and other planets? Satellites. Tell me a natural satellite of Earth. Moon. Time taken for a new moon to become full moon. Yes, 15 days. A person trained to travel in space is being called what? Astronaut. Tell me two things you can see in the night sky. Moon and stars, right? And we have one new moon and one dash every month. What is that? Full moon. And tell me, first Indian to go to space? Yes, Rakesh Sharma. Okay, so today we will stop here. So we have completed this lesson. I hope all of you understood this chapter very well, and all of you must read this chapter twice. Okay, children, today I'm going to give you an activity. What do you have to do? Today night you must watch the sky, and you must watch the night sky where the moon and what is its shape. You have to note down the shape of the moon today, and you have to observe the sky for the coming 15 days. And after 15 days, send me the pictures of every day your observations. You will be observing something, right? You must draw those pictures in your notebook, and every day you must watch the sky and you must draw that picture in your notebook and send me after 15 days. Ma'am will check with you. Okay. Thank you, my dear students. Have a good day.